There is a moment, often in the quiet of the evening, when a small sensation appears in the feet. A tingle, a flicker, something that feels almost electric, almost alive. Most people brush it off. They call it nothing. They call it normal. But what if that small sensation is not nothing at all? What if it is a signal? A message your body is sending long before anything bigger happens? For millions of adults over 50, tingling in the feet is one of the most common and most ignored signals the body produces. It comes and goes. It seems harmless. And because it does not stop daily life immediately, it gets pushed aside again and again until it becomes part of the background noise of getting older. But signals are not noise. Signals are information. Before we go deeper, comment below where you're watching from. And tell us if you or someone you know has ever dealt with tingling, burning, or numb feet. You might be surprised how many people are dealing with this quietly without ever talking about it. Most people are told to simply live with it. A little tingling here, a little numbness there. It gets dismissed as just part of getting older. And for a while, temporary relief might seem like enough. A change in position, a different pair of shoes, a moment of rest. The sensation fades and life goes on. But temporary relief that ignores the deeper support your nerves may need does not explain why the signal appeared in the first place. It simply quiets it, for now. And that is where the real story begins. To understand why tingling happens, we have to look at the body's communication system. Nerves are like long, delicate wires running from the brain and spinal cord all the way down to the tips of the toes. These wires carry electrical signals that tell the brain what the body is feeling: pressure, temperature, movement, position. When everything is working smoothly, these signals travel quickly and clearly. And we don't notice them at all. But nerves, especially the long ones reaching the feet, are sensitive to changes in the body's internal environment. Circulation plays a major role here. Nerves rely on a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients delivered through small blood vessels. When circulation slows down, even slightly, the nerves at the very end of the line, the feet, may be the first to notice. And one of the ways they notice is by sending unusual signals. Tingling, a pins and needles feeling, a sense of pressure that isn't really there. Oxidative stress is another piece of this puzzle. As the body ages, cells are exposed to more wear from everyday processes, and nerve cells are no exception. Over time, this kind of cellular stress may affect how clearly nerves transmit their signals, sometimes creating sensations that feel confusing or out of place, like tingling without an obvious cause. Inflammation, too, can play a quiet role. Even low-level inflammation, the kind that doesn't cause pain on its own, may interfere with how nerve signals travel, especially in areas far from the heart, like the feet and hands. None of this is meant to frighten anyone. It is meant to explain something important. Tingling is not random. It is often the result of small, accumulating changes in circulation and cellular energy in the nervous system's overall environment that build up gradually, often without anyone noticing until the sensation becomes more frequent or more noticeable. This is the turning point. Not a moment of fear, but a moment of attention. The goal is not to panic. The goal is to pay attention. Your body whispers before it screams. A tingling sensation in the evening, a brief numbness after sitting too long, a strange sensitivity in the soles of the feet. These are whispers. And understanding the signal is the first step toward supporting your comfort, rather than simply waiting for it to go away on its own. So what can be done with this understanding? For many people, the answer starts with daily habits that support circulation, movement, stretching, staying hydrated, and paying attention to how the body feels at different times of the day. But beyond daily habits, many people are also looking at nutritional support, ingredients that have been studied for their potential role in supporting nerve health and circulation as part of an everyday routine. Ingredients like magnesium, alpha-lipoic acid, and CoQ10 are often discussed in relation to cellular energy and nerve function. Others, like butcher's broom, have a long history of use in supporting healthy circulation, particularly in the lower legs and feet. Together, these kinds of ingredients are sometimes combined into formulas designed not to fix anything overnight, but to provide consistent, daily support for the body's nerve and circulation systems over time. That's why many people looking for natural nerve support are now paying attention to formulas designed to support nerve comfort, circulation, and mobility. One of them is NerveWise, a natural formula created to help support healthy nerve function as part of a consistent daily routine. If you want to learn more about NerveWise, check the link in the pinned comment below. And remember, results may vary, and if you take medication or have a medical condition, speak with your healthcare provider before adding any supplement to your routine. The next time you feel that small tingling sensation in your feet, try not to dismiss it so quickly. It may not be a problem, but it may be a signal. One worth listening to, one worth understanding, before it becomes part of your everyday life. Because staying independent starts with listening to the signals your body sends. Your nerves may be quiet, but they are never meaningless. The sooner you understand the signal, the better you can support your body. One day, one signal at a time.